Hello everybody, my name is Rain Florence. I'm just outside soaking up the sun like I do every day to boost my vitamin D levels. So anyway, today's video is all about my underarm hair. I know, it's really gross, I know. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to raise awareness about what we pass down, what feels normal to us, what we pass down to our children, because many times people just repeat how they were raised or what they feel people are supposed to do around them. I know when I tried to change my diet to a vegan diet or fruitarian diet, it was really hard to break away from the meat and potatoes that I grew up on, that were passed down, that I was told was normal and healthy growing up, even though the research I was doing was telling me otherwise. So it's the same thing with like underarm hair. There are certain parts of the world where women don't shave, they don't pluck, they don't wax as much as we do here in the US. And I recently ran across a post on Facebook where this photographer asked several models to grow their armpit hair out and pose with their arms up. And several of them became just grossed out and couldn't even do the photo shoot, but several of them did make it. And so I decided that I would do the same. I have grown my armpit hair out for almost 2 weeks now. It's been really rough, and I'm just not ready to embrace this natural side of myself quite yet. I like clean armpits, but it has, opened my eyes to what society tells us is right and what we should do, and how we'll oftentimes just follow the status quo. And I also thought about, why did God put hair in various places on our body? It must have a function. And so I haven't quite figured out the armpit hair. I don't know if it's related to pheromones or whatever, but anyway, I'm going to show you my armpit hair just because this is really kind of hard for me to do. Not many women will do it, so I just want to show you my armpit hair. It's really hard for me to do this, and you might wonder, why am I growing my armpit hair out? I'm doing it because I want to wax, because I hate shaving. Shaving you have to do pretty much every day, but if you can grow the hair out and then wax it, it will last 6 to 8 weeks. So I will show you that video. But anyway, this has been really hard. So anyway, the Facebook post I saw of these models, they were just posing like this. And it was weird how each woman had a very different armpit hair. Most of them didn't have as much as I have. I think that must come from maybe my Native American. I don't know where it comes from, but I have a lot of armpit hair. It's really gross. So I can't wait to wax it, but this was a very interesting way to, model and expose yourself. They were just sitting there exposing themselves with all this armpit hair. And like I said, most of them had very little, like their armpit hair didn't grow much. So I am very blessed with lots of armpit hair, like a man. It looks like I'm a man there. So anyway, I hope I completely and totally grossed you out, but I hope that I cause you to question things that you grew up doing because your parents do them. Maybe they're hurting your health. Maybe you should look into a different diet, perhaps. Maybe you should do things differently. Maybe you should walk more. Maybe you should abandon your car more. Just all those things that people tell you should do, you should question. Question. Since I have become a fruitarian, I question different norms. I went without a car for a year, and I learned so much. I found mulberry trees for the first time. I found fig trees. It was just amazing going without a car for a year. I learned so much. And so I went against the norm to own a car. And now I am sleeping on the floor without a bed. And it's the most amazing sleep I've ever had in my life. So that's way against the norm. Everybody says you should own a bed. So anyway, I'm just here posing, grossing you out completely. But be sure to check my video out on when I wax all this off and I become beautiful again, because that's what society says is beautiful. To wax your armpits, shave your legs, and you will be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I encourage you to think outside the box to see beauty as God designed it and to embrace your natural side. So here you go. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. I'm so crazy. Woo! Anyway, I will talk to you later. Bye. Forgot, I wanted to ask my viewers to please tell me what it's like in your country. Do women shave their armpits? Do they wax and everything? Has the Western culture come over, you know? I know in France, you know, a few years back, they used to not wax, I don't think, or shave their legs or armpits. I would like to know if you live in one of those countries, if you can tell me what the norm is, and if you see it, if you see women's armpit hair as ugly. Post in the comments down below. Do you see women armpit hair as ugly? Thanks.